Afternoon 6th race is the Barry Bates Memorial Pace. We'll have a trackside cooler presentation. Barry, longtime driver at Tartan Downs and Northside Downs, and we certainly miss him here at the track, and know that he's a well-respected member of the racing community here in Cape Breton and beyond. It's the Barry Bates Memorial at Mando Fun and Farmers Fieldstone. Last Chance in Daddy's Eyes, Bob Johnsky, Spicy Son of a Beach, Classic Smiley, and Jim's Big Thrill on gate, on stride, and post time at Northside, off and pacing, and Mando Fun using the rail right to his advantage here to fire out into the turn. Farmers Fieldstone's going to cross over to sit second from the back tier. Classic Smiley got away third. Last Chance would like to duck in there from fourth ahead of Jim's Big Thrill. Then back to the free-legged Daddy's Eyes and the trailers, those being Bob Johnsky, and at the back, the other free-legged Spicy Son of a Beach. The veteran Mando Fun and Aiden Dix, they went right on the choo-choo here in the Barry Bates Memorial. 29-4 opened it up. A pocket ride for Farmers Fieldstone and Pazzarello second. Evan Wilson on the catch drive call, moving Classic Smiley first up there third. Jim's Big Thrill be second over fourth, saving ground at the inside. Last Chance stays in, now sits fifth. Daddy's Eyes is underway, but will be third over sixth. Ground Saving Journey seventh for Bob Johnsky, and Spicy Son of a Beach to the outer flow, but trailing eighth. There's four in, there's four out, and they're chasing Mando Fun, who went over the half for Dix in a minute, and 3/5. Farmers Fieldstone rides the pocket and can do so a long ways. They're second. Classic Smiley's first up, and she's grinding there third. Last Chance is going to need a way out fourth. 3 wide comes Jim's Big Thrill fifth, and following that one, Daddy's Eyes, and following Daddy's Eyes, Spicy Son of a Beach. They're ganging up on Mando Fun at 3/4. Now Jim's Big Thrill looks to clear, and Daddy's Eyes flying on the outside for Campbell there second. 3/4 and 1, 32-3. Jim's Big Thrill, the leader, with an eighth of a mile left to go. Second on the outside, Daddy's Eyes, then Mando Fun, Farmers Fieldstone, Barry Bates Memorial on the stretch, Jim's Big Thrill, Daddy's Eyes, one last shot, deep stretch, Jim's Big Thrill, and the Big M on the line to win it by 2. Daddy's Eyes second. It was a hard closing. Last Chance, and Adam Link looked to grab third in 2-0, 1-3. Sixth race this afternoon is the Barry Bates Memorial. Barry had a love for his family, Wanda, Jarrett, Faith, and Rowan, and a passion for both hockey and horse racing. He started at a very young age to show an interest in horses, and by age 12, he would be seen helping Martin and Angus in the barn and going to the races with Martin. Quickly developed a love for driving and training over the years. He was known to call Martin to discuss a new horse for him to buy, even though the purchase often had already been made. Each year, Barry was one of the top drivers, racing their own stock locally, starting with Herod's Lady and continuing with Dusty Lane Laura, Scotty Dude, Got to Be a Reason, Windsong Katie, and most recently Blackie Black and Red Rum She Wrote. Of course, top winning horses here at the Downs. Barry was a tough competitor on the track who loved putting one on the front end and never looking back. And he loved being at the barn or track with the horses and never had a bad word to say about anyone. Barry was respected and loved by all who knew him and will forever be missed. Sixth race this afternoon, Northside, is the Barry Bates Memorial. And the cooler presentation in the sixth today is going to go to the 8 entry. That's Jim's Big Thrill. 7-year-old bay gelding by Big Jim from the Shanghai Phil Dam Shanghai Thrill. For co-owners Jimmy and Jane Lewis. From Albert Bridge, Arden Mofford training and driving. 6th win on the season for Jim's Big Thrill. The Pacers' 18th lifetime this afternoon. Family and friends are trackside in memory of the late Barry Bates with the Barry Bates Memorial Cooler presentation. Arden Mofford and Jim's Big Thrill in the Barry Bates Memorial for 2025 in 201 and 3.